Financial education is the development of a set of skills and knowledge that enables an individual to make informed and effective financial decisions. It is also known as financial literacy because it is essential in order for you to make progress and move ahead in life. It means you want to get to a point in your life where you do not have to rely on family, a job, or a firm you do not like for money. But there is another term that I would like you to grasp. It is financial confidence. It is not the same as financial freedom. This is because independence is determined by the amount of money you have available, whereas financial confidence is determined by your ability to make money. Here's the thing. Most people believe that money is limited. They believe there is no money and that making additional money is impossible. But this is completely false. The truth is that money flows in the world, but only those with the necessary skills and expertise can earn it. Money is like a game with a set of rules that you must adhere to. Play by the rules and you will, without a doubt, become a master of your financial life. It's really fascinating. Even after Google search engines still, more than 90% of the population is financially illiterate. Let me give you an example. Mike just received his monthly payment. He is left with $1,700 after taxes. Instead of investing, saving, or doing anything else productive with his money, he prefers to spend it on a couple of barbecues with friends and other unnecessary expenses. Do you consider yourself as a Mike? Because there are unfortunately many financially illiterate people today. But the truth is that if they can overcome a few bad behaviors and create a rich attitude, almost anyone can become wealthy. There are two main reasons why people do not acquire the financial education they require, despite the fact that it is extremely inexpensive and, in some cases, absolutely free. Reason number one, conventional wisdom. The truth is that financial education is not normally acceptable. Most people will create a scarcity mindset within you, and if your mindset is incorrect, you will never attract money. For example, growing up, your parents might have been telling you money does not grow on trees, and money is the root of all evil. These lies that parents tell their children prevent them from taking the required measures for a brighter financial future. Another frequently accepted but completely incorrect belief is the negative connotation associated with debt. Debt is not that terrible if you know how to use it, but people hate it because they lack the necessary education. As a result, you must avoid listening to folks who are not financially literate or confident. You should start listening to those who know how to make money, since they can provide you advice on how to become financially educated. Just like in a sport such as skiing, you do not want to learn how to ski from someone who has never skied before. You want to learn from someone who has done it before. If you apply this to your financial education, you will learn quickly. Reason number two, comfort zone and self-esteem. The rich feel that in order to make money, you must be confident and have a positive self-esteem. Self-image is crucial, and you must first think that you deserve to be richer and happier. You will never be wealthy if you do not think such. Consider it as a self-fulfilling prophecy. You must first imagine yourself as wealthy. This confident, charming, rich image of yourself in your mind will give you the necessary confidence to act consistently outside of your comfort zone, which is crucial. A very successful person once said, "Most people are not successful because they are afraid of success." This is correct. To be successful, you must venture outside of your comfort zone and take chances. For example, if you want to start your first business but do not have any money, you may have to first face the risk of receiving a loan from your bank and putting yourself in thousands of dollars of debt, which is out of many people's comfort zone. Charisma and confidence are two essential factors for becoming wealthy. You will never get wealthy if you lack the confidence to act. So, before diving into financial education, you must first work on yourself and your mindset in terms of risk-taking and failure. Confidence will give you the guts and courage to take risks and perform well under pressure. So, now that you know why many do not acquire financial education and how vital it is, let us get started with the 4 most fundamental rules of financial education. Rule number 1. Don't invest when you don't understand. Investing is essential, especially if you want to multiply your money. Here's the thing, working for someone else will never, ever get you rich in the long run. You must begin investing. There are many different sorts of investments, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and FX, to name a few. But I want you to know about the single most significant investment, in yourself. Make an investment in yourself before you can invest in anything else. You must first create your money-making machine, your mind. Obtaining the knowledge required to run a business, including financial education, is not optional. Your industry and niche will eat you alive unless you keep up to date on what is happening on. Keep up to date on any information that is relevant to you and your success. If you want a step-by-step guide on how to invest in stocks and real estate, do leave a comment in the comment section. There are standards to obey, but there is also a lot of misinformation out there regarding any sort of investing. Many people are willing to defraud you in order to steal your money. So be extremely careful who you listen to. Do extensive research before investing in something new, or seek advice from a professional in that area. Ideally, someone with skin in the game. Remember this rule: never invest in something you do not fully comprehend. If you're enjoying the video so far, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That will surely help us a lot. Rule number 2. Debt is a powerful but deadly weapon. Debt is underestimated. Others who can use it will succeed, while those who are afraid will miss out. Bad debt exists. Student debts and other unpayable debt are bad debt. It is painful and ruins many people's finances. We should not allow 18-year-olds to make financial decisions of hundreds or thousands of dollars without understanding the consequences. So do not get into debt unless you know what you are doing. Good debt is debt you know you will pay off and will make you money. Getting in debt is a tool that you can use to get rich. Starting a business may require a loan. As long as you keep paying your bills, you will pay off your debt and be free to grow your business. Rule number 3. Think like rich. Thinking rich means visualizing and acting rich. Essentially, you are taking on the role of a wealthy individual, which may involve living above your means. Living below your means is a protective idea established by financial experts that, for the most part, is sound advice. I mean, we should not live beyond our means, because that is how most people wind up in serious financial difficulties. You must spend your money on things that give you confidence and make you feel good, as long as you're disciplined and smart with your money. Do you honestly believe that foregoing a couple of Starbucks coffees will make you a millionaire? Instead of living below your means and saving pennies here and there, begin learning new talents that will earn you money so that you can maintain your preferred lifestyle. This huge trick will have a huge impact on your mentality. You will begin to notice chances and areas where you can generate money. Rule number 4. Acquire assets. Assets are items that put money in your pocket, but liabilities take money out of your pocket. Your brain is your most valuable asset, and you can improve it to make it even more valuable. There are certain abilities that are in high demand in the market, and they all have 2 characteristics in common. 1. They add significant value to the market. 2. They earn a lot of money for you. So, rather than working for someone else, begin acquiring skills that will enable you to produce cash from nothing by simply giving outcomes to the market. Determine what best suits your abilities and create your first high-income skills to get the resources needed to accumulate more and more assets. That concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please share your ideas in the comment section. I would love to hear them. That being said, remember to subscribe and enable notifications. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.